Good evening and welcome to the Nightly News, brought to you by St. Rose Television at the College of St. Rose. Today is April 15, 2019. I'm David Meister.
And I'm Leanne DeMartino. Let's get into this week's news. This week, we will be talking about the 15th Annual Downtown Albany Restaurant Week, Identity's Annual Drag Show, eSports Team Interest Meetings, the Pauline Winkler Clinic, and the stray cat population in Pine Hills.
The 15th Annual Downtown Albany Restaurant Week is in progress. Until April 19th, many restaurants in the area will offer a 3-course meal for a fixed price of $25. The event's student night is this evening, where certain restaurants will offer the same meal for only $20 with presentation of a valid student ID.
Identity's annual drag show will take place in St. Joseph's Auditorium on Wednesday, April 24th at 8 p.m. For the first time, Identity is also offering a pre-show at 5:30 p.m. This highly anticipated event typically welcomes over 150 students, and sign-ups to perform will run until today, April 15th.
The college is starting an esports competition team and club this upcoming semester. Interest meetings will take place on Tuesday, April 16th at 2 and 7 p.m. in the Moran Hall Conference Room. There will be a chance for those interested to speak to the team's coach, Dan Marino.
Children around the Pine Hills are learning at the Pauline Winkler Clinic in the Thelma P. Lally School of Education, which is part of the Joy S. Emery Educational and Clinical Services Center. The clinic is affiliated with the National Speech Language Hearing Association and gives St. Rose students a chance to practically apply what they are learning in the classroom.
The spring semester is winding down, and according to Spain Capital Region Unowned Feral Felines, or SCRUF, the stray cat population in the area is bound to increase. Every year when school ends, the population of strays gets bigger. SCRUF was incorporated in 2007 and has tended to more than 7,000 cats in the immediate area.
Now let's go to SRTV's meteorologist, Alan Hills, to tell us what to expect for weather for the rest of the week. Here's to you, Alan.
Thank you, Leanne. So, I know the past few weeks have been really warm. This week is going to be astonishingly warm compared to the brutal winter that we've just had. So let's take a look. Today it is 60 degrees and sunny, and tonight it's going to be a low of 45, and tomorrow it's going to be sunny again at 58 degrees, a little colder, but by only 2 degrees, with a low of 37. And then Wednesday it's going to be mostly sunny, but at least the sun's still out, at 62 degrees with a low of 32. Now Thursday, that's when things are going to change up a bit for the entire weekend, unfortunately, as on Thursday it's going to be mostly cloudy at 56 degrees with a low of 41. And then Friday, the rain returns, unfortunately, at 68 degrees with a low of 40. And Saturday it's going to be cloudy. Only cloudy, thank God, at only 69 degrees with a low of 31. And then Sunday, it's going to rain a little bit at 65 degrees. And that's it for weather this week. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Alan. Let's get into this week in sports. Starting off with softball, the team wrapped up their road trip last Tuesday against American International, but they lost 5-2. Wednesday, the team took on the New Haven Chargers, but fell in a tight one 5-4. St. Rose came out of the gates early, scoring 2 in the first inning, thanks to 2 doubles by seniors Brianna Bowen and Anastasia Myler, but the Chargers came back to tie and take the lead. Saturday saw the team return home to Albany for a doubleheader against the Adelphi Panthers, but they were swept, losing 7-0 and 2-0. The team is 11-17 with 10 games left on their season, and they will welcome the Mercy College Mavericks to town for a doubleheader on Wednesday afternoon at 2:30. Switching now to the baseball team, last Wednesday the team traveled to Syracuse to take on Lemoyne in the Upstate Challenge, but they lost a close one 4-3. On Saturday, the team returned home for a doubleheader against the Pace Setters, but were swept, losing 6-0 and 5-4. Game 2 stretched to 11 innings after the Golden Knights tied it up in the 8th, but St. Rose could not finish off the win. The team has 13 games left on their slate and are at 7-18. They will hit the road for a Tuesday match against American International. And finally, in men's lacrosse, the team was on the road last Wednesday against the St. Thomas Aquinas Spartans and won by a score of 12-8. Senior Carter Bedore made history, scoring his 100th career goal in the match. He's only the second person in St. Rose history to hit 100 career goals. Last Saturday was senior day for the Golden Knights as they took on the Assumption Greyhounds, but they lost 12-6. The team before the match recognized their 4 seniors, Bedore, Nicholas Johnson, Jeremy Pariseau, and James Fenney. 2 games remain on their spring schedule, and the team is currently at 4-8. They'll return to action on Saturday against the Franklin Pierce Ravens, and that's all for sports this week. And we're doing things a little bit differently this week. We don't have a night at the movies, so we ask you this time, would you like to get weird? Come join Odie as he takes us on a journey of the absurd with Stranger Than Fiction.
welcome to Stranger Than Fiction, where the news is as strange as it is uplifting and instructional as it is enjoyable. I'm Odie, let's get weird. Think sports has gone to the dogs? Well, it looks like you're right. Juventud Unita and Defensores de Belgrano, during a match last December in Argentina's Federal A Football League, got caught subbing in the furriest keeper in the history of the game, and maybe one of the goodest, too. He ran across the field at just the right time, blocking an open goal score and earning treats from fans everywhere. Looks like Jordan Pickford might have a run from his money. Lexington, Kentucky police officers were caught sobbing when they found a truck burning on the street and soon realized that they lost some precious Krispy Kreme in the fire. After saving all those endangered, the officers thought it would be funny to take some pictures of their reactions for Twitter, leading to some heroic NYPD officers offering to fly some donuts in. Finally, it's just after Valentine's Day and some of us still need to get our chocolate fix in. Luckily, now you can. A chocolate factory in rural Germany accidentally had a leak, causing an overflow of about 2,000 pounds of chocolate to spill into the street. Reportedly, about 108 square feet flowed onto the street, leaving about 8 square feet for the rest of the town. After I get there, that is. No one was harmed, but some people did walk away with an odd brown lipstick. All right, that's all the time we have for you today. Thank you so much for joining us on this new and exciting journey of enlightenment, laughter, and confusion that is Stranger Than Fiction. This programming has been brought to you by St. Rose Television. I'm Odie. Have a great night, everyone.
That's all we have for the news this week. Thanks for watching. I'm Leanne DeMartino.
I'm David Meister.
And I'm Alan Hills.
For more information on any of our stories, take a look at the Chronicle, the St. Rose newspaper, both in print and online. See you next week.
Have a great night, everybody.